Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm actually going to be showing you the duplication glitch again, but this time I'm going to explain it a bit more better, because a lot of people have been having trouble with this. It's not because it's complicated, it's just because of how it's changed recently. So for some of you, you might be having the problem where you actually can't request a personal vehicle. Now that is because you're actually using the wrong vehicle to dupe. What you actually want to do is make sure you do have an arena car or a special car, like a special thingy car, like a scramjet, an oppressor or a deluxo. Personally, that's the only ones I know of that are working right now. I know that normal vehicles and Benny's vehicles are definitely not working, but all arena cars and special vehicles should be. Also insurgents, night sharks, stuff like that also don't work. But for this glitch, what you want to do is make sure you have the 10 car garage, and you want to have the original car that you actually want to duplicate, which is right here in the first spot. After you've got the car that you want to duplicate, you want to make sure that it does have custom plates on. As you can see in the gameplay, you can't really see that I've got a custom plate on, because the upgrade for this ISI actually does take the plate off, but it does actually have the custom plate on, like on the game file saved. Then once you've done that, you just want to fill the rest of the garage up, the rest of the spaces, with 3 cars. These 3 cars are actually going to get replaced for the duplicated cars. The original car will always stay in the same place, so it'll always stay here. And just make sure you do not sell this vehicle whatsoever, because if you do sell this, then you cannot sell any of the cars ever again. So just don't touch this vehicle here, just make sure you don't sell that. So then once you've got your garage set up like this, you just want to make sure that you do have the casino mission cashing out as well. If you don't know how to get that, you have to do the casino missions and you have to own a penthouse for that. But yeah, so just make sure that you are not using like a normal car or a Benny's car, because they definitely do not work. And once you've actually got your garage set up like this, just make sure you run outside the garage and actually call a car from any different garage. This just makes sure so that all the cars in that garage do stay where they should be, because some people do load into it and they'll see that the car that they want to duplicate is not there. It's just because they've only just ordered it and put it in the garage, it just sometimes glitch onto the road. So like I say, just make sure that you do have a different vehicle outside from a different garage. You don't have to have this set up before the glitch, just make sure that you do call it, before you actually start the mission. So as you can see, this car does not belong in this garage, so just make sure you do this, so like I say, the car just stay where it should be. And once you've done this, you just want to make sure that you do start up the casino mission cashing out. If you don't have this mission, just if you're on Xbox, drop me a comment down below and I'll start the job up for you. But if you are on a different console, I would recommend joining my Discord, which there'll be a link in the description for that, and see if anyone can help you on there with the job. But anyway, like I say, you just want to start the mission cashing out. So after you've got everything set up, what you want to do is just start up the casino mission cashing out and invite one of your friends to the actual mission. You can invite more people if you want, and also everyone who's in the mission can duplicate at the same time while you actually duplicate. Or you just need to make sure is that they do have all the requirements for the glitch and they are actually using the right car. Otherwise, the request personal vehicle will be greyed out and blanked out, so they cannot actually do the glitch. So just make sure they're using an arena car or anything like this. You'll then be put onto a cutscene. Once you put onto the cutscene, all you want to do is just press A to skip it, and then you'll actually be put onto another loading screen where you're just looking inside of the casino. All you have to do is just wait this out and just wait until you actually do spawn outside of the casino, as you can see now. Now this part is very important. What you want to do is make sure you get into the black car, which is outside the casino, which is actually given to you. Make sure you do not use the personal vehicle, otherwise if you use a personal vehicle, the glitch will not work at all. So like I say, it's very important that you actually do get into this car and actually use this vehicle. Once you get into this car, what you want to do is just head over to the waypoint, which is shown on the map with the yellow line. Once you actually reach this location, you'll then see that the red dots appear on the map. Once the red dots appear on the map, you just want to spin the car around and actually head over to the garage which you are going to be duplicating in. Now, like I say, your friends can actually do this as well while you're duplicating as well, so it is pretty good like that, and it is super fast and super easy. And as well, before you actually do this glitch, you just want to take into consideration that it only works for 10 car garages and below, like 6 car and 2 car as well. It doesn't work for special garages like the 60 car garage or the nightclub or the arena or the facility. Anything like that it won't work for, it just works for normal garages of apartments. It also can work for like the garages without an apartment as well, but you should just know what I mean, like a 10 car garage is the most you can actually duplicate in. So now, once you know that, what you want to do is, obviously, once you've got your garage set up, everything like that, you just want to head down to your garage and actually walk inside of your garage. Now, if your friend does have a different garage to you as well, when you're doing this glitch, they can actually take this car, which you're in now, to their garage. Just make sure they don't call any personal vehicles as well, because that will mess up the glitch. Just tell them to take this car and drive to their garage, and then the glitch will work for them as well. But like I say, once you're here, what you need to do is just get out the car and just get into your garage. Now, once you've actually loaded into the garage, what you want to do is get into the free car that's going to be replaced by the duplicate. So either the free LG or the street car, anything what you've filled the garage up with, really. You just want to head over into that car. And once you're actually in the car, what you want to do is just drive out of the garage. Then once you're actually loaded outside of the garage, what you want to do is just drive the car away from the garage a tiny bit. So like count to like 3 seconds or something and just drive there. Personally, I prefer crashing into walls, just because it measures the distance between the garage door and where you have to park it. There's no like specific place, just make sure you don't park it like stupidly close to the garage door. Anywhere else should be fine. Once you've parked the LG out there, just go back into your garage, either walk or run in, doesn't really matter. Then what you want to do is get into the car that you are going to be duplicating. And then once you've done this, what you want to do is actually drive out and wait for you to load outside. And then this glitch has no timing either, so you can take your time with this, so you don't need to worry about that. So once you're outside of here, you want to pull the interaction menu up, go down to vehicles and press request personal vehicle. Now if you're not using the right car for this, the request personal vehicle option will actually be blanked out. So just make sure you are using the right car you can actually duplicate. So that's either an arena vehicle or a special vehicle. Like I say, if you're using a normal vehicle, it should be greyed out. Then once you press it, it will say delivery in progress underneath the interaction menu. You just want to make sure, wait till that says you are already using your special/personal vehicle. Once that happens, just back off the interaction menu and just drive straight back into your garage. Once you've driven to your garage, you'll then see that your car is actually duplicated, and the spot where your free car was will now be replaced with a mini. And as you can see, that it has duplicated, like I say. Now, if you actually want to do this glitch, again, you can just keep repeating this method, and that's it really. But also, just make sure that you do have custom plates for this, like I say, and the original version will always be in the same spot as which you put it. So as you can see, this car for me is the original version, so you just don't want to touch that at all, you don't want to sell that. And like I say, if you want to do this again, you just want to get into the free car, drive out in the free car, and park it at the wall again, or park it wherever you parked it. But this time you actually do it when you come to request a personal vehicle. There'll be a cooldown time of 20 to 30 seconds. You don't need to panic if you see this, it's normal, it's just a cooldown time, it doesn't really mean anything. Then once that cooldown time is waited out, all you have to do is literally just repeat the glitch again from there, and it's exactly the same. This cooldown time is just like a normal time, what's in the game usually. And yeah. But once you've done that, it doesn't mean you've actually done the glitch wrong, it's perfectly fine. Also, if you're going to keep duplicating the cars, just make sure every time you get into the car to drive out, make sure it's always the original car that you're going to duplicate, if you know what I mean. So as for me, this mini is always the original if it's this one. If this is the original car, it's in this spot as well for you. Just make sure you always use this car when you're duplicating, so you are actually duplicating the original. And as you can see then, I have got a cooldown time of 10 seconds now. It was 20 something seconds before. And all you want to do is just wait that time out. And once the time's been waited out, you'll then see that you can just request a personal vehicle again. So as you can see here, it just let me request it again. And you just wait 10 to 15 seconds for the alert message to pop up at the bottom of the interaction menu saying you are already using your special/personal vehicle. Once that happens, just back off the interaction menu, like I say, and just drive straight back into your garage, and the car will actually be duplicated again. Now, for this glitch as well, you can actually duplicate up to as many 10-car garages as you own in one job. So let's say I do this job now, I could duplicate 3 garage worths of stuff in this actual garage, or in this actual job, sorry. And yeah, you don't have to keep quitting every time you want to change garage. Now, if you actually want to quit and save the cars you've just duplicated, all you have to do is just pull the phone up, press A on the jobs, and then press X, and press A on the quit alert message. And then once you load into free mode, you'll then see that all your cars have actually saved. But thank you for watching, I hope this did enjoy, and if you do, this does help you out, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope this does help you out. Also, leave a comment down below if you do have any further questions or need any help. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.